Have you ever noticed how sometimes, without warning, your mind drifts towards sexual thoughts even when you are busy, focused, or trying to ignore them? Have you ever asked yourself why this pull feels so strong, almost automatic? Like something inside you is guiding your attention without your permission? What if the truth is that this urge is not random at all, but a deeply wired psychological force designed to control your focus, your motivation, and even your decisions in ways you don't fully understand yet? The biological drive that runs in the background? Imagine your brain as a system designed thousands of years ago for survival and reproduction. Even though your life today is modern, your brain still follows ancient rules. From the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, your brain is constantly scanning for things that ensure survival and continuation of life. One of the strongest of these drives is the sexual instinct. This is not something you consciously choose. It is built into your biology. Think of it like hunger. You do not decide to feel hungry. Your body signals it automatically because it needs food. In the same way, sexual thoughts are signals generated by your brain to push you toward reproduction-related behaviors. This is why sometimes the urge appears even when it feels inconvenient or unnecessary, because your brain is not thinking about your schedule. It is thinking about survival and continuation of the species, the dopamine loop that keeps you hooked. Now imagine a young man scrolling through his phone late at night. He comes across something attractive and suddenly his brain lights up with excitement. This reaction is driven by dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. Dopamine is released when your brain expects something pleasurable. It creates anticipation, curiosity, and craving. The more your brain associates certain thoughts or images with pleasure, the stronger this loop becomes. Over time, your brain starts pushing you toward those thoughts automatically because it remembers the reward. It is not just about desire, it is about reinforcement. This is why repeated exposure to certain content can make the urge feel stronger and more frequent. Your brain is learning what to chase, and once this loop is built, it becomes harder to ignore because your brain keeps reminding you of the potential reward. The role of curiosity and imagination. Humans are not just driven by instinct, they are also driven by imagination. Imagine someone sitting alone doing nothing, when suddenly their mind starts creating scenarios, fantasies, or possibilities. This is because the brain is highly creative. It does not need real situations to trigger responses. It can create them internally. Sexual thoughts often grow stronger not just because of biology, but because of imagination feeding them. The more you think about something, the more real it feels to your brain. It is like watching a movie inside your head. Even though nothing is physically happening, your brain reacts as if it is real. This is why idle time often increases these thoughts. Because when the mind has no task, it starts generating its own stimulation, emotional gaps, and psychological triggers. Sometimes these urges are not purely physical or biological. They are emotional. Imagine a person feeling lonely, stressed, or disconnected. Their brain starts searching for comfort, distraction, or relief. Sexual thoughts can act as a temporary escape. They provide a quick sense of pleasure or control when other parts of life feel uncertain. This does not mean something is wrong with you. It means your brain is trying to cope. In many cases, the urge is not just about desire. It is about filling an emotional gap. This is why the intensity of these thoughts can increase during stress, boredom, or isolation. The brain is looking for something that feels good in the moment. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And be sure to press the bell icon so you get a notification for every new video. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments below. The influence of environment and exposure. Think about how often you are exposed to attractive images, videos, or suggestive content in your daily life. From social media to advertisements, your brain is constantly receiving signals that trigger attention. Your environment plays a huge role in shaping your thoughts. If you are surrounded by content that stimulates desire, your brain will naturally respond more often. It is like planting seeds. Whatever you expose your mind to regularly begins to grow inside it. This does not mean you are weak. It means your brain is responsive to input. The more you control what you consume, the more control you gain over your thoughts. Awareness of your environment is one of the most powerful tools you have, because what you see repeatedly becomes what you think about automatically. Seg. understanding the balance between control and acceptance. So, does this mean you should fight every thought or feel guilty about it? Not at all. The key is balance. These urges are natural. They are part of being human. But awareness allows you to decide how you respond to them. Imagine standing at a crossroads. A thought appears, but instead of reacting instantly, you pause and observe it. That pause gives you power. Instead of being controlled by your brain, you start understanding it. You realize that not every thought needs to be followed. This is where control begins, not by suppressing your mind completely, but by becoming aware of how it works. Because once you understand the system, you stop feeling confused by it, and when confusion disappears, control becomes possible. The truth is simple but powerful. Your brain is not trying to harm you. It is following ancient patterns, seeking reward, and responding to your environment. But you are more than just those patterns. The moment you become aware of what is happening inside your mind, you take the first step toward mastering it. Stay tuned for the next video and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.